All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is good? What is good? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, you know who I be. The good Dr. Mike TV. Back again, once again, with a real ass video, ladies and gentlemen. With a real ass video today. Sincerely hope that everybody is blessed. Sincerely hope that everybody is having a good one. Doc's having an awesome one. Chilling, chillaxing, and relaxing, having a great one. I hope you guys are having a good one as well. Me and Jay were supposed to do a live stream together, and that might happen. He might connect with me a little bit later. He might be a little bit busy, but in the meantime, in between time, I got some shit I got to get off my chest, ladies and gentlemen. I do. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you get the likes up. You guys make sure you caress, molest, and distress yourself all over this like button. It wants it. It needs it. It most definitely has to have it. I mean, Houston, we got some problems that we need to talk about, okay? And I'm not playing today. No cap. Doc is not. Oh, bro, I didn't get. Okay, hey, yo, Jay, let me link you in real quick, bro. Just grab the link. I thought that I didn't get the email back, man. Here, just copy the link here, man. But okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Jay, go ahead, man. You could just link me in right here. If you can't get in through this one, go ahead and just reach out to me, man, because I got some shit I want to get off my chest. I know me and Jay, we didn't discuss this one beforehand, but Jay, if you can link in, bro, I'll take care of that for you. Let me get my headphones too, guys. Give me a split second. I'm going to have to get my headphones so I can hear the playback and the feedback without it being too loud. So give me about 2 minutes or so, and I'll be back in a minute. Jay, go ahead and log in, family. We got this one. What's going on, John? See my man A-Dub in the building. My boy, what's my man's name? Mr. Smith. See you guys. Give me 2 seconds, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my headphones real quick. But we got some shit we gotta talk about today. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Doc is back. Jay, I'm just waiting for you to come through. Just let me know if I see you show up, pimping. You can come on the live show with me. All right. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to my boy Sam Juan. He sent me this video earlier today. And as I was watching this live stream, I was starting to get this overwhelming sensation that shit has immediately hit the fan. I was getting this sensation that Houston, we actually have a problem. So let me explain it to you. First of all, let me explain the title of the video. The title of the video, to an extent, I'm not going to give you the exact title so that you guys search it, but basically the topic was about why Filipinas were being chosen over Western women. Okay? That's basically the title. Why Filipino women were being chosen over Western women. Okay. Now, as I was watching this video, what stuck out the most to me about this was the simple fact that it was a Filipina making this particular video. Now, stop the show for a second. I can never remember a time wherein I made a video talking about why Filipinas were choosing foreign men. That's like a video that goes without saying. Yeah, for the money, the green card, whatever non-narcissistic way you could come up with the reasons why Filipinos choose to date foreigners. I never really made a video like that because I kind of felt like if they had a choice, if Filipino men were doing their job and doing their thing like they were supposed to, we would not be chosen. That's my true opinion. If Filipino guys could make the money, if Filipino guys could, get their shit together and they had the issues and problems that they do from time to time, no disrespect to my gentlemen, they wouldn't choose us. So it's not in my nature to try to make a video about why Filipinos choose foreigners. If I did, it was just something to have a quick topical point. But as I was reading this, it came off a bit brash, came off a bit boastful. And no cap and no disrespect to the young lady, I've seen better. But to have somebody make a video about why foreigners are choosing to date Filipinas, or why foreigners are choosing to date Filipinas or choosing them over Western women, don't you find that to be just a bit? Don't you find that to be just a bit over the edge? When you got a chick that is so braggadocious and boastful to the point where these guys, these simp ass motherfuckers, because they are simps, are gassing them up to the point where they are simply to the point where they feel like they are, how can I say this, that they have the actual right to make a video like that. That shit don't make no sense. Shout out to my boy Frederick Mason from the great state. But that shit don't make no sense to me. Am I in the wrong in this one? Do you feel like a woman has a right under any circumstances to make a video about why foreigners are choosing to date Filipinas over Western women? As if she knows. Because some motherfucker probably went out there and was talking about how Western women are this, that, and the other. And yes, we have our problems with our women. Some of them are great. Some of them are not so great. That's standard in any culture in any country. It's not like Filipino women are basically, how can I say this? It's not as if they don't have their own flaws. Don't get me wrong. My young lady's Filipina, and yes, I do say that I do have a preference for. But that doesn't necessarily mean that my preference is just for you, in that just because you're Filipina, I'm going to choose you over Western women just because you're Filipina. Let me make that abundantly clear. I'm not going to choose you just because you happen to be a Filipina. And if I had a choice between a Filipina and a Western woman, whether you are the bottom of the barrel in the country, I'm not going to choose you over a Western woman. But it's almost as if that was the video in the context of the video. Like, Filipinas, we don't have to do much. We just have to do with this, that, and the other. And they're going to choose us anyways. That was kind of how it was coming off. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a bit braggadocious to an extent. Because as a foreigner, I've never in a million years made a video talk about, well, just because we got money, just because we can get them a green card, just because we could do this for them, just because we could do that for them, they're going to automatically choose us, period. So foreigners, we don't have to worry about it. Because that's not always the case. You dig? And that's where my problem comes with this particular video. And that's why I said, Houston, we got a big ass problem. We really do. Because I feel like once you've made those particular statements and those comments and you put it in that particular context, I'm thinking to myself, you're already making the assumption. And everybody knows what happens when you assume. Y'all know the phrase, right? When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. That's where I'm coming from, pimp. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm thinking to myself, bruh, if you assume some shit, you're making an ass out of you and me. So it's no different than us assuming that Filipinos are going to choose us and vice versa. Shout out to my man A-Dub. He likes Japanese women. So it's not like Filipinos going to have preference over Japanese women in some people's eyes. It's all about opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Some people like Japanese women. Some people like Korean women. Some people like women from Vietnam, Cambodia, and Thailand. There is a big debate about the choice of whether people would choose a girl who was Thai and a Filipina chick. But the simple fact that you have it in your mind that a foreigner is going to choose you irregardless makes me feel uncomfortable. You dig? And that's just where my that's where my shit is right now. Hey, what's going on, Jay? Appreciate you coming through, man. I don't know if you were able to hear what we were talking about, man.
Oh yeah, I was listening. I was listening to my headphones.
All right, so I mean, I'm definitely interested to get your opinion on this particular aspect, because I don't know if I'm tripping. I mean, because I'm thinking, if a woman, Filipina more specifically, has the assumption that a foreigner is going to choose them over any other because of what these simp ass dudes have been saying, do you believe that that's a bit, forward thinking, or that's, putting themselves ahead of the curve just because, or, let me know what you think about that.
I mean, like, it's a lot of Filipinos that I didn't choose. A lot of them I didn't choose. A lot of them I was talking to, but I didn't choose them. And as the man, I got options. I don't have to choose a Filipino. I could choose a Colombian. I could choose a Filipino. I could choose a Brazilian. Whatever I want to choose, I could choose it out there. We got options. So it ain't about them. They're not the only option. They're not the only ones that we're going to choose. Like, everybody got their own. Everybody got their own type of woman they're looking for. Like a lot of Filipino women, they built different. A lot of, like, they got pretty doll face. A lot of Asian women got pretty doll face. But then you got some guys want ass, they want fat ass, big tits. You gonna see that shit in South America. So
All
I mean,
right.
it's up to the individual.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about them saying that we gonna just choose them because we got options. Like I said, even before I got with Rose and got uh, with her, I had options. I mean, I was talking to a girl from Brazil for like over a year before I talked to her. We talked, and I was trying to learn Portuguese, and I was using different apps and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
the part of Brazil she stayed in, the only reason me and her didn't hook up because the part of Brazil she stayed in was very dangerous. It's at the
Mm-hmm.
top part. It started with an F. The part she lived in, I was on
It's
the internet looking. I seen a lot of people getting killed. A lot of the locals was getting killed on the motorcycles, and I'm
oh
like,
hell no,
and this lady, she worked for the police. The Brazilian woman I was talking to worked for the police, but
man.
I still didn't feel safe. Which I'm like,
Nah. Hell,
it's
you
just too
probably a
much
target.
going on.
Yeah, you probably a target. But let me ask you a real question, man. Do you believe that that is the fault of the foreigner? That these women are making these particular statements? Because I kind of feel like that's our fault to an extent. Not you and me, not the individuals in the
It's
chat.
not our fault, Dr. Mike. We're not going to take responsibility for that. A simp gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a simp. You got a lot of simps out there.
Okay.
That's they are simp. I mean, and we can't take responsibility for someone being a simp because, I mean, in life, I mean, everybody have different situations, and like we talk about all this stuff on these shows. When we
Right.
collaborate and do shows, we talk about like we did the love and life in the Philippines show, and like right now we're doing the love and travel and stuff. That the
Right.
love part deal with relationships. The love
Right.
part deal with like different women you meet or whatever. The relationship part of it,
Correct.
and you got a lot of simps that's that been hurt in the matrix, and and they see a beautiful face, and it's easy. A lot of times took it. These guys looking at just a beautiful face only. They looking at
Right.
a beautiful woman. And when I look at a woman, I'm looking at the woman all around. She got to be bringing more than pussy to the table. She got to be bringing more than a beautiful face to the table.
Always.
I don't want all her headaches, all her problems. I want something that I can work with, somebody who I can talk to, have a conversation with, not just oh she beautiful, oh she guapa, she
Not
guapa.
just somebody
That
you
ain't
can
enough for me.
smash.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, because if it's
but a
just
lot of these simps though, they look it take a pretty face, man. Like a lot of
go
these
ahead.
simps fall for that pretty face. They see that dog face, that pretty face. They never had a woman look so beautiful, get them so much attention, and that's
Right.
part of the game right there, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been in this game for a long time, of course they're gonna be friendly. They gonna treat you very nice on the internet. And it can be totally different when you meet them in real life. It might not be no chemistry, or they can treat you real nice so you can send money every week. Some of you guys are just sending Western Union every week. Ain't never met the girl before, ain't never fucked her. And you got a local guy over there fucking her for free. And you sending all that money to her. And some of you
Yeah.
guys never will fuck her. Like the relationship probably would dissolve by the time you realize what's going on. But I mean, some people priority is sex. Some people priority is pussy. But for me,
Yep.
it's gonna take more than that, Dr. Mike. I mean,
For
I'm
sure. For
older
sure.
now. I done had a lot of pussy in my younger days. I'm used to pussy
Mm-hmm.
now. I mean, in my younger days, I was doing some shit for pussy. But as you
Yeah,
get older and you get more and more pussy, it's not a priority no more in your life. In your life, you
that's
begin
true.
to like look at other things. You look at other
For
things that
sure.
satisfy you, that give you gratification besides just sex. Because for me, I mean, after I come, what we got going after that? What's up after we come? After I feel good, get that orgasm,
Mhm.
ooh baby, baby, and 30
Oh, that
seconds
shit.
later, after that, what we got? What we got? If you just got pussy and a pretty face and you taking all my money, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna
And
work.
I feel like my man A Dub hit the nail on the head. You kind of have to find somebody who's willing to bring value to the team. I kind of look for somebody that if I had to build with them, can I build with them? You know, you got to be able to look at it from the perspective of this pussy just ain't what it used to be anymore. To be honest, pussy the value of it done came down since COVID came through, man. I'm telling you, but we ain't gonna get into that one. But you know, for yourself, man, how was life in Brazil, and what are your comparisons between, you know, I'm so why did I say Brazil, Colombia, damn it? What is your
Colombia.
comparisons between Colombia and the Philippines? What do you see would be the biggest difference other than language and shit like that?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I haven't really sat down. I said I want to do a video about that one day. I've been
Okay,
here almost
yeah,
going
you
on the
better.
third. Next month will be the third month. So I've been here long enough now where I can compare some things. Like I've been here long
Mm,
enough where I can see a difference
right on.
or a parallel or the two.
Mm-hmm.
The weather is pretty much the same, but one thing here, I don't have to really worry about getting sick like I did in the Philippines because the water here is safe. I could drink the water from the tap, but I don't. I still drink my bottled water. But I know in the Philippines, like within the first I think month or two, I got sick from the water from like some kind of bacteria that's in the water when I was at I think I went to Pizza Hut and I had filter ice. A lot of times you get ice and the ice is not filtered. They tell you it's filtered, but it's not. And
Right.
if you ever experience that, that's not a good feeling, my friend. That's a
That shit
painful
do.
feeling. But here is, I mean, like the weather is the same. The people nice. I'm gonna tell you something. Like in the Philippines, you got a lot of ass kissing in the way sometimes with foreigners. Sometimes they okay, everywhere you go, sir, 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 sir. Hey, and a lot of time it ain't sincere. A lot of times it's not genuine. It's fake. It's fakery. It's like, I mean, they kissing your ass because they want your money.
Right.
But here, you're not gonna get the ass kissing. They're not gonna be sir, sir, sir. They don't do that shit. Here, they gonna treat you nice. They treat you nice, and it's more genuine. Here, I see more genuine I see more genuine people. I see people of all different shades of colors here. A lot of times they think I'm a black Colombian when I'm out sometime until I start talking. Uh, it's when you can walk outside every day. If seeing a big old ass or some big tits make your day, you'll be in paradise. You're gonna see that
Right.
in the Philippines sometimes too, but not
Not as
every day.
common.
You see it from
Right.
time to time. You'll see
Yeah.
it. It's there, but not in like it's not abundant like it is like down here. So they
Mm.
both got different things to offer. They both nice places. The advantage you got being in the Philippines, somewhere like that, they speak English. So
Right.
you really won't have that much of a language barrier. But
Right.
like here, I don't even know the damn language. I'm still saying hola and the simple shit like como esta. I can't have no conversation with no one. I can't really get in depth with no one. I got to pull out the Google app and let the Google app work for me. Let my fingers do the walking. But over here, like I said, over there, you don't have to do that. Over there, you can have a conversation with people. Like you can't use the app over there. like in the Philippines, because that app will fuck you up. I share it with people many times where when I
That
first
app
got
does
there, I
some
used
shit
the app.
wrong. Yeah.
That app, and the dude was saying like he was asking me, "Do I play basketball?" But the app said, "Can I play with your balls?" And I'm like, "What?"
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
hell no. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, nah. And like he was smiling and everything, and I'm
Oh
like, and
shit.
they rolled so much. I know he said, because the app said one thing, but it was just one word that threw it off. I don't know what word. Like, so, man,
I'm sorry,
you
that
gotta be
shit was
careful with
funny.
the app.
Hey yo, shout out to my man Eddie
Man,
Jackson, Black Man Filipino wife, Daniel Tanner, and of course my boy Trucker Dub. Appreciate y'all coming through and showing love. Guys, make sure y'all get the likes up on the video. Appreciate that. Y'all know the rules. Make sure you get the likes up, caressed and molested. You know the rules. If you guys want to support, please feel free to do so. Of course, Doc is happy that y'all come through and spend some time with him today. Of course, got my boy Jay, Black American expat on.
what? One more
I
thing,
do.
Dr. Mike, too.
Go ahead. Go
One more
ahead.
thing I want to say too. Like when I parallel the Philippines and like the and like down here, like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of guys, like you like the petite women, you got the petite, beautiful women, beautiful face. It's
Mm-hmm.
there in Asia. You got the thick women's there too, but like if
Very
you
few.
prefer
Yeah,
like a more proportion, then it's like it's more in abundance, like down in these
for sure.
parts. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends on what you're looking for, like what you're looking for.
Okay. Now I do have to get into this one. You don't have to get in deep if you want to put it in your video, but in reference to safety, what do you feel? What are you feeling? Just a quick overall thing in
Oh,
reference to
here
safety,
here
Doc.
is more dangerous. Here is more dangerous. I'm gonna say that
Okay.
straight up. You gotta know. You gotta have some. Like with me, I got street wits and street sense a lot. I use that a lot
Right.
here because a lot of them they use the same thing. A lot of them survive the same way we survive in the ghetto. That's one
Mm-hmm.
advantage I got me coming from the ghetto because I could go places like this and survive because I got that wit in me. I know I got a feel where I know like the people and they know me in a way, but you got to be careful because here shit can happen. Like if they see an opportunity like anywhere, shit can happen, especially if you don't know the language.
Yep.
Like here, every day I walk outside, there's some danger. I feel it, but if you like at the right place and you hanging around the right people, you ain't doing risky stuff, you ain't out looking for drugs, you ain't out fucking around looking for the women, you'll be okay. But when you start dealing with them kind of like those kind of vices and stuff like that, then that when you're gonna have problems, you have danger because uh they gonna see you as a gringo, especially in times like this with the corona and the working girls can't make no money now. So a lot of them they desperate. They looking for opportunity. They looking for
you'll come up.
opportunity. So
Yeah,
yeah, they gonna come all the way up on your ass if they can, if you allow them to do that. But
facts.
you got it. Like here is very dangerous, man. It's but it ain't. I mean, I don't want to scare nobody. I mean, it can be safe long as you're not putting yourself in danger. A lot of times, people in danger, they put themselves in the wrong place, dealing with the wrong type of people. But like since I've been here, I've been like kind of low key. I've been dealing with
Right.
some good people, and everything going pretty good. So I don't really have that worry. But I know, like I said, I see stuff around me.
Mm.
I see like people. I see where people get messed up a lot of times too, being like too friendly and everything.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you go to these countries. You gotta observe, watch. Don't be too friendly, even if they saying my friend. So it's dangerous here
Hey,
because you
to
got
cut,
like in this element you got drugs. You got the drugs here. You didn't have like in the Philippines, niggas scared to do
bump that
drugs over there. They kill
bit.
your ass. They kill your
Right.
motherfucking ass over there with a joint. You can smoke a joint, get your ass killed. It ain't worth it. But over here you got the drugs. So the element is more dangerous because you got cartels over here. You didn't have that like that in the Philippines. I mean, you got drug people there. The drug culture is there, but it's more
It's
risky there.
light.
People lose their life.
Right.
You lose your
Right.
life. Well, over here, you're not gonna lose your life because it's legal to have like certain whatever on you. So it's a
For,
whole different element. In
for
the
sure.
Philippines, I always feel safe. I be out, but here I don't be out like that. So it's like it's different. You got to just watch all around you. A lot of people
Fact.
watching Narco on Netflix too, and they coming
Ah.
down here for all that stuff. And
Ah,
man,
that shit
leave
is
that
tough.
there. Leave that there.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. In reference to your cost of living, what do you think? Do you feel like you spent more in the Philippines? Just overview, more in the Philippines, or you're spending a little bit more there in the last 3 months? If
I'm,
you compare three
I'm
months,
spending. I'm spending a little bit more here, not that much more, just a little bit, just a little
okay,
more,
cool,
just a
cool.
little more. But it could be the same. It could be cheaper. It depends on how a person lives.
True.
But here it's like almost like the same because like when we talk about traveling and we always talking about budgeting, everybody
Hmm.
live different
That's true.
lifestyle. Like when I live with Rose and my family, I prefer to have like a helper that work in the house that help us with the baby, cook food because that give me the quality time to go out with her. We want to go to a movie together. We want to go to the casino. I got a helper there, and I mean it don't really cost a lot when you go to different foreign countries. Like it's different services and different things that people do different. Like some people coming on a bare minimum budget, so it can be very cheap, but some people require just a little bit more, like different services or whatever.
Okay. So tell me what lockdown's been like for you, man, or tell me what it's like in Colombia in reference to the whole COVID thing. I saw your video. That shit was funny to me. The Corona shit, the Corona blues. I can't lie, man. That
Oh
shit had
yeah,
me done. Hey, if y'all did not see the Corona blues video on Jay's channel, y'all gotta watch that shit. This nigga kicking Corona boxes across. Bro, you had my nigga. You had too much time on your hands. I can tell you was just looking for shit to take up time. So tell me what it's like there. I mean,
Corona do that. Corona take
mm,
up time because your ass in the house most of the time. You know what I mean?
for sure.
I had a routine, Dr. Mike. When I first got here, I had a routine. I
Mm-hmm.
get out in the daytime. A lot of time, my housekeeper come here, clean up, and take care of the house for me. I come back
Right.
home to a clean house, sometimes food. But now she on quarantine, so now I got to do this shit myself. I gotta clean up at the house. I got all this time on my hand, and you get a lot of time on your hand. You get creative and come up with shit sometimes.
This nigga made a
But
whole music video. I'm done, man. I'm sorry. That shit had me bugging. I was like, did Jay just make a music video? I said, oh shit. And then I listened to it. I was like, shit, let me do the remix because that shit was funny. But I mean, in hindsight, I mean, that's what I'm I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm noticing a lot about YouTubers, not necessarily yourself and myself, but other people. Like because you're finding yourself stuck inside the house, people are doing a lot more videos, making a lot more content, putting it out on YouTube. Because I mean, in times like this, ain't a lot to do. Ain't really too much for you to actually get yourself into. I mean, like you said, clearly you're still allowed to go out and get your groceries and stuff. I assume, and you still have grocery
yeah,
stores open, correct?
yeah. I mean, we got
Okay.
the mall is not open, but the the business that like you need for necessity, like grocery stores, they still open.
For sure.
Gas stations and convenience stores still open. You
All
got
right.
restaurants, they still open. Not a lot. You got a few
Mm-hmm.
restaurants that still open,
Oh
and
wow.
they encourage people to order food and have it sent to them. That what I do mostly every day. I had to wake up. I had to order my breakfast or whatever, my dinner. I had to order all my food. Um, we can still get out because I didn't been out like at 1 o'clock. I was out the other day like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was out. I got out at 1 o'clock in the morning. So you got a police presence here, but they're not enforcing it like I see. I seen in the Philippines somewhere somebody did a video where they couldn't walk outside. They was confined in a place. And here they
Mm-hmm.
not confined to you. You got the liberty, the freedom to go out if you choose to go out. But a lot of
Right.
people is staying at home. A lot of people, you're not seeing a lot of people out in the streets down here. A lot of people they're at home and they're taking precautions and they don't want to be out in it. And I'm like, this a hot climate. It's not. I know they said like it's survive a whole like in cold climate, but I know it's kind of hot, a hot climate. But it's real here though, cause I did a live video this week and I didn't know what was going on. I did a video standing on my balcony called "What's Going On." I took it
Mm-hmm.
down though because the
Oh.
content it was a bunch of people gathering like on the corner. And what happened was
Right.
I found out yesterday a lady fell out and they said she had the coronas. And I don't know what the
Oh
situation is
no.
now,
Yeah,
but
you just took a down for that.
yeah, this lady,
Mm.
I witnessed that. I witnessed somebody fall out, and the people that watched the video, they witnessed also what happened. And I'm like, wow,
Mm.
it's real. It's real. Hello? Are we here? Can y'all hear me? What? Dr. Mike. Let's see, Dr. Mike. I don't know. We still on. Can y'all hear me? See what's going on here. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Hold on, let's see. I think I'm still on. I don't know if it's on Dr. Mike end or my end. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, he said restart. Okay, restart. Okay. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna restart the show or what. I think he might. I don't know if we're gonna restart the show. We'll see what happened. We'll see what happened here. Okay. Yeah, that corona real though. Man, I witnessed someone fall out this week. It was on video. I was doing the live, so it's real. It's real out here in these streets, in these corona streets. Let's see. We'll see what happens. See if Dr. Mike gonna come back or is he gonna end this show and restart another show. Let's see. Okay, you're gonna stay on. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, we'll keep it rolling there. So I hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are. I want to shout out Reverend Joseph Lowry also. Reverend Joseph Lowry passed away, I think, on today, and he's one of the guys from Alabama. So we want to say rest in peace to Reverend Joseph Lowry. I'm gonna do a video about that also too.
All right, I'm back, bro. I'm sorry about that. I had to
Yeah.
restart real quick, but yeah, the Corona Blues, man. That's probably one of my favorite videos of all time, man. That shit had me dying. I'm not playing. That's no cap, bro. I said, man, you motherfuckers get real creative when they ain't got nothing to do inside the house.
Yeah,
But that's cool, man. But yeah, man, the fact that you witness, somebody fall out and stuff, you do have people that ain't afraid of it. That's what kills me. There's some people who ain't afraid. They're like, I ain't gonna get it in this, that, and the other. I don't judge them. I'm like, yo, y'all do your thing. I'm just gonna take the necessary precautions that I've been doing since day one. I mean, what kills me the most is, and I hate talking about this because it seems repetitive, washing your hands and sanitizing and alcohol. I mean, that's the shit you should have been doing from day one, right? Now all of a sudden, everybody
exactly.
want to go in grocery stores and buy up all the alcohol and sanitizer like they weren't doing that before. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I said that, but what killed me the most though is when those dudes bought those $1,800 bottles of sanitizer and was selling that shit on Amazon for like $80 and they got
Yeah,
caught.
that's
I
crazy.
I kind of felt that was fucked up though. That shit was fucked up. Cause you can't do
That's
that.
crazy.
You can't do that shit. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, lockdown for me has been pretty simplistic, man. The Philippines, yeah, it's a little hectic out, but oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. You said you order out most of the time. Do they have like a food panda or something that you order from, like an application, or how do you order food and have it
Here, yeah,
delivered? Kind
here,
of the same
here we
thing.
use here we use Rappi. We use Rappi. Shout out
Oh,
to Markel TV. He told me about that. Like I was asking him what different apps I need here, and
mm-hmm.
Rappi come in handy for me. I mean, you can order food, you can order stuff from the mall, you can order stuff from grocery store. I can have groceries sent to me. I can have the liquor sent to me. Like everything, they got everything on Rappi. Whatever I need, I can
That's
order.
cool,
It's like
man.
I love Rappi. I use the hell out of Rappi. I use Rappi every day.
Mm. So, I mean, I assume that, like in the Philippines, are those considered to be essential businesses in your mind, like those companies that run basically your errands for you and pick up stuff for you? Do you think they're considered essential, or people just, they're just doing it simply, as it just nobody stopped it, or the police ain't really had no advisory against it? Because thinking out loud and thinking, ahead of the game, who knows what they have too, but they haven't really stopped that or anything like that. Like
Not
the
really. I haven't seen no restrictions on that because people they're using the hell out of it. 'Cause I see them all. I mean, they busy here. I've been trying to place a food order for like the last hour, and like, they so busy I can't get through. So I got to wait to get my
uh,
order. Get my order through because I mean they very busy. Then you can still catch the cab here. So I mean those businesses still going with no restrictions as I see.
Man, but they put Manila on. Yo, let me tell you the interesting thing that I saw. Somebody sent me a picture the other day about Manila before the coronavirus and Manila after it, and you can see like a difference. And if you watch the news, man, I don't know if any of you guys picked up on this, but everybody staying in the house and businesses being closed and shit. I'm not saying it was a
Exactly.
benefit because people, they out of work and shit, but did you see the pictures of how the pollution levels are going down and shit? Now, don't get me wrong, Doc ain't no
Yeah,
environmental
I seen
friendly. I
that. I seen
recycle,
that.
but I ain't, but they were saying that the pollution levels are starting to go down in these certain places, especially in Manila and places like France and stuff. These pollution levels are going down. I'm thinking, damn, that's because there's not so many people on the streets. There's not so much businesses open and using wood burning ovens or emitting all of that smoke in the air and shit.
Yeah,
I'm thinking to myself, well, damn.
then
I said,
probably
I guess
probably the
this is one
jeepneys and
thing.
all the jeepneys because like they use a lot of
Right.
diesel over there.
R-
You can walk down the street in Manila and
For
smell
sure.
petrol like burning all the
I'm gonna
time.
tell you
Now
the truth, man. I
like here
when
what
I used
here
to have
here
a
here
car, right?
here
Go
here
ahead.
been here let me tell you here has been so.
Go
I
ahead.
mean
You good?
I
Go ahead. Go
love
ahead.
here they got natural everything here pretty much on natural gas. The buses is natural gas. Cause
Hmm.
like when I first went to the Philippines, the first week I was in Manila, I was sick as fuck. For like a whole month, I had respiratory problems going on. I was coughing every night, and I didn't know what was going on. I had an infection from breathing, but here everything pretty much on natural gas, so the air is clean. But I know like by Manila being on lockdown, I know. I mean, they probably see a huge difference even in one day. And one thing about the Philippines
For
too,
sure.
Philippines like here is more liberal. Over there, they very strict and more conservative. They gonna play by the rules.
Hmm.
If the rules say don't do this, they gonna play it by the rules. Over there, over here, it's a little bit different here. They're not gonna be follow it to the T like they do over there. Over there, they gonna follow things to a T.
I feel you. But shout out to
Over
my boy
there,
Derek Floyd.
like,
I saw Derek. But go ahead. Yeah, I had to
what's
give
up,
a shout
Derek?
out to my boy. MD said it's the same in China, like that the pollution levels and stuff. And I see it too, man. It seems like the air is a little cleaner because, like you said, jeepneys ain't running like they normally do. I think if they do run, they got a maximum of like 10 passengers that they can pick up once they reach their limit. They gotta wait. And then you can imagine people have to walk to work now. People have to do all kinds of ill shit in order to get where they want to go. I've seen videos of foreigners walking kilometers and shit like that to get to their destination to go here and do that. I mean, to be honest with you, and this may sound stupid and this may sound far fetched, but it seems like coronavirus is making people healthier because it's causing you to have to adjust your lifestyle. It's causing you to have to do things. Like if you want to
Yeah,
go
doing a
from
lot of
one
more
place
exercise.
to the other, yeah, a lot more exercise. That's what I mean. I'm not saying healthier, but I mean, you're doing a lot more exercise. I mean, and if you want it, you better pick it all up while you get there because if you gotta
I'm
walk and
sure.
go
I'm
do that
sure you've
shit
been. I'm
again,
sure you've been doing some.
that shit will get you.
I'm sure you've been doing some exercise too. You and your girl. lockdown, the corona.
Nah.
I'm sure y'all been getting it in
Hey,
more
ain't
than you.
ain't gonna be no ain't gonna ain't gonna be no Corona babies though. We ain't playing that one. But somebody, all right. Shout out to Rain Man. I'm you dumb man. Hey, but Rain Man asked me a question. Did I ever do TikTok? Man, fuck TikTok. I will never do a TikTok video a day in my life. But what I'm saying is a lot more people are doing that shit. You see celebrities doing it, and all these kids want to do it, and everybody want to be on this TikTok wave, which is that app where you just make these videos, these little 10-second dance videos and shit. I think it's weak as hell. But I ain't gonna do it, man. She doesn't even have one. But I'm just saying, like, you people are finding creative ways to, do what they have to do while they're stuck inside. And for myself, man, I
Oh
still
yeah.
get out when I need to get out. Like, I mean, she ain't not really gonna stop me. There's a convenience store across the
I got a
street, and
question. I got a question to ask
granted,
you
I don't
too.
need
I got a question.
shit. Go ahead.
I got a question I
What's
want to
up?
ask you too, not relating to the corona, not relating to the corona and
All right, go
stuff.
ahead.
But like as a content
hmm
creator, I know your channel. How long you been doing YouTube now?
My first up to April 22nd, 2017. So I'll be 3 years in April. Yeah, first video came out.
Oh, okay. So you've been 3 years, okay.
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
in that
about three
time
years
period,
or
when you
so.
when you first
Yeah.
started your channel, like what direction you was going with it? Was you doing
hmm
the expat thing, or what was the purpose of your channel when you first started doing the YouTube?
Oh, when I was nostalgic about the Philippines because that was just after I had left after living there for 10 years. So I came back in February in the US. So February, March, April, I was just, I was going through my withdrawal basically. And I kind of felt like by making videos, um, it would keep me connected to the Philippines. That was back when I was really on the Philippine wave and shit like that. I mean, I'm on the more travel wave, but back then I was Philippine heavy because I had just lived there for 10 years. So, like I said, my first three videos, top 5 reasons people like the Philippines or foreigners like the Philippines, top 3 reasons people may dislike it, and an introductory video. And then I kind of just built upon that. And then I started building upon people asking questions about certain things and making videos based off of that. Then the content kind of took its own direction, from that particular
Mm-hmm.
aspect. So that's kind of how we came. That's kind of how the channel came to be. Cause I mean, I had known people were making money off of YouTube, but I was mad, and I'll tell people this all the time. I'll tell you the truth. When my father told me to do YouTube back in 2010, he was like, "Yo, man, you should just record your videos and shit." It could have been earlier than that. He's like, "Yo, man, just record your videos, man. Put them on YouTube because I'm sure people would like to see what's going on in your daily life." And I'm like, I didn't have time for it. I didn't have a good quality camera to record with. I had that. I told you, man, I had that drop phone, the Nokia. That was back when I had that Nokia phone. So I ain't have nothing really good to record with. So I said, man, fuck it, man. I ain't doing that shit. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But had I started back then, I probably could have made a career out of it because I think I would have been before everybody had I started back in the early part of 2010. I'm not saying I would be bigger than
Mm-hmm.
anybody, but at the very least, I probably would have been one of very few people. But that's the only thing that I regret about not doing it, but that's kind of how I got started. I mean, because now that I think about it, I could have recorded myself in school in my uniform, and all these thirsty motherfuckers, all they want to do is see the girls, anyways. I could have just been recording with my classmates and stuff, doing videos with them. I have ideas now that I wish I would have had back then, but I wasn't as forward thinking because back then Doc was doing his dirt.
Exactly.
Not gonna front. I'll be honest with you. There was a lot of things I did want to put on camera. Honestly, that was the reason why I didn't do it because I was doing my thing, and you didn't want to have all
Yeah,
these
one thing,
business out
one
there in the
thing,
street. Because I
one
mean, I think you,
thing.
yeah.
Cause it,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the reason I bring it up, Dr. Mike, because I know like during your time on YouTube, your channel changed, and when you do the YouTube thing, sometimes your channel take a direction of its own. It go in a whole different path. Like I know when
For
I
sure.
started doing these, I started doing expat videos, but I kind of clash with a few people sometimes now because my channel has taken a whole different direction now because I'm not just expat life. It started out
hmm
expat, but as you do this YouTube thing, you grow, you kind of evolve, your channel evolve, you go different directions, you do different things,
For sure.
and content. I mean, I really had no one to complain about my content. I only had one person so far. Like, have you ever had any problem with people when your content change, or like, because some people might say, "Yo, you're not the same Dr. Mike channel you was 2 years ago, or
Hell
you're not
yeah.
the same Dr. Mike channel."
You can see. Right. You can see it in my comments. I mean, not in my recent comments, but people have made comments about I was doing like a series of videos on Filipinas. I think literally like I had 3 or 4 videos back to back dealing with Filipinas in some aspect. I can't remember, but probably in the later part of last year had a subscriber say, Doc, I mean, the videos that you're making are appealing to a certain crowd, and the videos you used to make before were more or less about lifestyle, lifestyle in the Philippines, and we want you to bring back that content. And to an extent, I take that into consideration. I'd be like, yeah, I can see how you would think that I'm doing too many videos on Filipinas, but like I said, I'm knocking them out back to back to back. That way, when I'm done with them, I'm done, and I can move on to the next
No,
one. That's kind of my thought process.
since then, like
Yeah,
Dr. Mike, since then, when you were starting out, your numbers grow when you do this. When you're
yeah,
doing your thing on YouTube, your numbers grow. But when your numbers grow, you got a whole different group of other people coming in now, checking out your content. And when you got different
yeah.
people coming, your shit gonna change. Your shit gonna change up a little bit. Your shit ain't gonna cater to the other people, because if you stay the same, your shit will still be where it was in the beginning. But
For
the
sure.
more you do
You
this
got to
YouTube
you got
thing,
to
I think the more you do it,
diversify
the
your.
more the more you figure this shit out, the more you figure it out, kind of, and you kind of know kind of what you want to do with it. The more and more you do it, the more you see, the more you'll change. And most of the time, like, you could change for the best or you could change for the worst. But like when you see
I'll
growth
tell you the truth.
and your channel growing, you're gonna
Yeah,
have more
go ahead.
people. You're gonna have a whole different group of people coming.
True. And let me tell you, I see, and I've noticed in the last couple of months, a lot of people have been subscribing, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, that's great. I'm glad for the growth. I'm not gonna sit here and expect it, because, like I said, I'm doing this shit for myself more so than I'm doing it for
Mhm.
anybody else. I'm informative, no different than you putting out information about your time in Colombia. You're doing it to help other people who may be considering, or you're doing this shit for entertainment. But there are people, and I've said this time and time again, there are people who allow their channels to be dictated by their audience. So they're making
Mhm.
videos specifically as to what their audience is asking for. And when you do that, you lose control of your own damn channel. And then you got, and I've seen it, I mean, you got guys who want to put all these extra girls in their video. When granted, if that's how you want to get down, you can. I kind of feel like Doc and the whoremonger route, it wouldn't work for me. I can, dude. I thought,
Mhm.
I think about that shit from time to time. What if,
That's a lot of work. That's
I
a lot
love
of
the
work
meme
right
when the
there.
death. Don't
That's a
get it
lot of work.
twisted. It is
That's a
for
lot of work.
sure, for sure,
I don't have
man.
the
That
time
shit
to put
way
into
more
the
work than it.
homeowner and shit, because I ain't trying to get out at the clubs at nighttime and shit. I'm more homebound now. I'm more of a homebody. I mean, I don't get
For
out like I
sure.
used to. I
I'm too
got
low
older
key for that.
now. So I mean, that's when you're doing the homongering
Hmm.
type shit. That's a lot of work, because you got to get out. You got to get out to get the content. And my lazy ass sometimes don't
Oh,
feel like,
true.
especially at nighttime. At nighttime, I've been had a couple of Coronas. Shit, I'm ready to chill at the house. I ain't trying to get out in the streets. I sit at home, listen to the music and
My ass trying to go
chill
to
out.
sleep.
'Cause-
For sure, but that's
but
the
if,
thing though. People would be like, "Oh man."
but if you're doing that route, your shit'll be different. Cause I mean, if you're doing that route, I'd probably sleep all day and get out at nighttime to go get the content at the clubs and stuff. And
For
that's
sure.
a lot of work. And then it's not only that, it's dangerous at night sometimes. Like you put yourself out in danger when you out at nighttime. That's when the freaks come out. That when shit change a whole lot at
Mm,
nighttime. And the
for
nighttime is the
sure.
right time. Right time to be at home.
But it's not my right, and that's just not for me, man. I thought about it. I'm like, bruh, if I put different videos in my, I mean, different girls and chicks in my videos, it probably would grow tremendously. No doubt in my mind. Because that's all these thirsty motherfuckers want to see, anyways. But I can't give them the pleasure
Well,
of doing that
I
because I'm in a relationship. Shit don't
exactly.
work like that sometimes.
I feel where you come from
Mm,
too. With your, like on your channel, I noticed like your channel, like a lot of people get girlfriends or get wives and make the channel about the couple. Sometimes that shit
yeah.
works, sometimes it don't. You got a
Mm-mm.
lot of people. You got Slice and Rice. They do pretty good. They are young. I don't know if you guys know about them. They're in
Hell
the
no.
U.S. I think this is a black guy. Black guy. He
Okay.
married to like a Korean girl. They got almost 1 million followers.
Ooh,
They got good chemistry. They appeal more to the young people
for sure.
that's like dating interracially or dating Asians.
Facts.
They're a beautiful blazing couple. They doing their thing. Then you
Hmm.
got the Lily Petal. She do her thing. Her and her husband. They're
Yeah, I
a
know
couple
them.
channel.
Right.
they successful. They doing, but that don't work for everybody. That
No,
shit don't work for everybody.
right.
A lot of times you like you if you bring your girl, you're like you'll see Rose in some of my videos, but my channel would never be a motherfucking couple channel. I would never
Hell
do that
no.
shit
Hell
because
no.
I ain't putting y'all in my life like that. I mean, I show y'all
Mm-mm.
enough of what I do already, but that would not. I'm not taking it because a lot of times when you do the couple shit, your shit look corny. You
It
you
does.
look corny. You start looking like a cornball
I'll be
because I
truthful.
mean you start looking lame. Start looking lame like with the girl
Hmm.
and stuff because she making you look softer. You looking more like a niggas
Yeah.
watching the video. Oh, she controlling this nigga. She that don't work for everybody. Some people it works for some
Ah,
people it do.
it's true,
I would
man.
never do that. I would never go that route. I
I
would
tell
never do
people,
the couple shit.
hell no. I tell people all the time, man. This is the Dr. Mike TV channel. This ain't the Dr. Mike TV channel and her channel. Fuck that. It's mine. This is mine. If we want to do a couple channel, I'd do it myself. But when you do couple channels, like I said, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I personally don't like it because if y'all break up, then what? Then all that content has to go.
Yeah, it worked for some people because most like when I talk about Lily Peppers and like Ace and right, I mean they shit real and you could tell they do
Mhm.
real content. I
Yeah.
like real content, but then you got some couples they shit be script as a motherfucker. They shit be looking so script and they reciting lines. It's not real and it like your shit go downhill. Then I mean I see that happen to a whole lot of people. Like sometimes they give it somebody and then they try to strip their shit as a couple,
Mhm.
and that don't work. That don't work.
Nah, man. A couple channels ain't for everybody, and that's definitely not me.
It ain't
Like I
for
said,
everybody. If you
she
got
don't
the
like
right chemistry, it will.
right. My girl don't like being on camera too much, anyways. So, like I said, I don't record her a lot because that's not her thing. She don't like being recorded a lot unless everything is perfect. She one of those types, and I'm like,
I don't.
nah.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Like my ex girlfriend, like she was on camera with me, and then niggas was. Soon as we break up, they hitting her ass up. Like
There
all
you
these
go.
women in the Philippines, you wanna go behind me?
You want to
I'm
snatch
like
my
you
bitch?
really a simp. You fucked up. You ain't got no game. You ain't got no game. It's so easy there. You got to go behind me. Wow.
But they don't care, man.
Like, but
Welcome.
that's all the time. And the nigga used to super chat me too. Then nigga used to super chat the fuck out me. And one day I looked, that nigga gone. And then I see him on her channel. I'm like, hey baby, trying to holler at that. She ignoring the fuck out his ass. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. The fuck.
Mm. But if you
So I
haven't
learned my
noticed,
lesson. I said like I'm not gonna do. I look, cause she wanted to do the couple channel thing. And I had her on my channel, and like I said, niggas was looking at her. When things didn't work out, they all on her ass and shit. So I'm like, man, I'm like, I learned
yeah,
my lesson. On my videos, you'll see Rose from time to time. You see them like that's a cameo. That's a cameo, but
yeah, all
not
over
like nah.
for sure. Trucker Dub, you bring up a great point. He's talking about old boy's videos with his Filipina and his girlfriend. I mean, it's an interesting dynamic. That's all I could tell you, man. It works for some, it can't work for all. Sometimes I think that some people
There are a
should.
lot of guys, especially in the Philippines. You got a lot
Mhm.
of the older guys that talking to the younger girls. That shit get old. I don't want to see these old ass dudes with the young girls. That shit get bored too. To me,
Yeah.
because like even like the Michael Fazio content. I mean he was with Daisy May. They broke up now. They ain't together and shit. Now I guess he looking for love again or whatever. You see channels like that. You see channels like that with guys. They'll be with a girl for a year or so. Then they break up. Then they looking for another girl. And I don't
Mm,
want to see those tired ass dudes get with no young girl. They're gonna run circles on your ass again and play games and simp your ass out.
it does get
Cause a lot
played
of times
quick.
too, I'm gonna tell you something I see too sometimes, Dr. Mike.
Hmm.
I see sometimes these guys they get the older guys sometimes get these girls and they trying to and they be disrespecting the hell out of their ass. They be showing up for the foreign guys to
They do.
show them how they disrespectful to their women over there. They be
Hmm.
showing them, but they think the woman ignorant don't know what the fuck going on. She know what's
Yeah.
going on. She watching your ass. She laughing, and then like 6 months later, a year later, the joke gonna be on your ass,
It happens
and she
too
bounce
often.
and leave and get all she can.
I don't know, man. The new wave of being thirsty, and the new wave of being simpish, and the new wave of watch me throw my girlfriend in these videos, and y'all watch how much fun I'm having. Look at what I'm doing with my girl. Y'all wish y'all could have that. That's the demeanor and the attitude that you get from a lot of these dudes. They're making you wish that you had their life, but back if you look behind the curtain, man, it ain't all what it seems, man. First of all, that shit expensive, bro. No cap.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
with doing like I said, that whoremongering life. Y'all think that shit's cheap? Man, do that every night, man. You're dropping at
I
least.
did. I did a lot of home marketing off camera for me to do it on camera. I did that in my younger days, in my
For sure.
20s, late 20s. I
Right.
did that. That played out with me. That
You
whole
don't.
scene played out with me.
It, yeah, I'm getting too old
I
for this
got people
shit.
that be. I got people hit me up all the time saying, "Jay, when you going to the clubs? When you go?" I still ain't got around to do my video on why I don't go to the clubs anymore. But I don't really do the club thing no more, man. I done got older. Uh,
They
back
just
then,
expect it.
back then I was going to the club every week, putting in the effort, getting my hair cut, going buy me a nice outfit, get my cologne and shit. And the whole reason I went to the club was to get pussy back then. I was
Hmm.
going to get pussy. But as you get old, because when I was younger, that was a priority. Getting pussy was a priority.
Always.
But as you get older, you get enough pussy in your life. Your shit starts changing. It don't become a priority no more. It don't excite you no more. That
Right.
life kind of fades away in time. That life fades away in
Hmm.
time. Especially if you smart. If you, simple minded, you're gonna keep on doing this shit. Some people be 50 years old with braids, in the club still. I'm not gonna be that nigga. That's not gonna be me up in the club, 50 years old with the braids, trying to holler at the 20-year old. Hell no.
That shit. I
My ass
mean,
be doing just
it's
like I'm doing
fun.
right now. It's a Saturday night. It's 10 o'clock over here. Like, yeah, 9:11 over here. I'm at home chilling, man. I'm here doing this YouTube thing with you, chilling. I ain't out here trying to get in the streets, even if it wasn't Corona. I'll be here, man, doing my thing. Every Saturday night, I'm listening to WLBS on the internet, New York. Listen to all the good DJs doing their thing. They have a
Hmm.
pretty good lineup every Friday and Saturday. That's my life on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm at home listening to WBLS, having a few drinks, just having a good time, chilling.
But that's true though. I mean, to think about it, man, with the whole thing that's going on right now, people are having to develop a whole new routine in life, you know? People are having to, come to, do something different. Like for myself, I wake up about nowadays, I don't wake up early. I wake up about noon. No disrespect. I know I should be waking up early, but I wake up about noon. I get my exercise in, and I'm talking about literal exercise, not me and the mean one. So y'all dirty mind motherfuckers, y'all get that out your head. I wake up, do a quick workout real quick, and then watch Netflix, man. I mean, order from Food Panda, and I mean, until this shit blows over, you got to do what you got to do. But to be honest, man, this shit here should be helping you people save money. I mean, you're not able to go
Yeah.
out and do the things that you want to. The only thing that most people wish they could do is just call a girl over to their crib and shit. They wish it was that easy. But if you got the numbers in your phone, as long as she make it over there
Mm.
before before curfew, you got to make sure that you're willing to keep it up. That's what things. This is what I'm starting to
Y'all
notice.
got curfew. Y'all got curfew over there.
Oh yeah, they got curfew here, man. I forget. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
5 or 6 or some shit like that.
If they got a curfew here, they not enforcing it. They not enforcing it.
Mm.
They're not enforcing that shit here. Like here, a lot of girls. A lot of guys ordering girls over to the house like they're ordering pizza and shit. Here doing this
I've heard
Corona
that.
shit. A lot of. It's simple. Like
I think it's crazy, but if that's how y'all want to play it, please feel free to do your thing. I'm not gonna come between you and yours, but gotta be safe in these streets, man. You don't know who got what nowadays, man. But
yeah, yeah.
it's
They
just the
got some shit
truth.
more tougher than Corona.
It's just what it seems like nowadays. All right, man. It's been fun, bro. I mean, I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk about. If you guys
Always.
have any questions, gentlemen, I'll give y'all a few minutes to ask questions. If you guys don't have questions, then me and Jerry are gonna go ahead and go on about our business. So I
I'm drinking me some
appreciate the
Coronas. I'm drinking me some
for sure,
Coronas.
for sure. All right, I'm gonna shout out my people real quick. Jay got the Corona. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been drinking more Corona now than ever, man. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. So shout out to my boy Trucker Dub. I'm gonna give y'all the shout outs while I'm waiting for questions if you guys have any. Shout out to my boy MDBK, Rainman, Eddie Jackson. Appreciate y'all being here. Daniel Tanner, Always a pleasure. John Thomas, my boy Derek Floyd. Appreciate y'all being here. If I miss your name, leave it down at the bottom. Black man, Filipino wife. Appreciate you being here, man. I wish I had a name to call you. Rain Man, Frederick Mason, my boy A Dub, Alaskan Whiskey. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Anybody who came through earlier, if I missed your name, I appreciate y'all being here, man. It looks like everybody's good to go. We had a light crowd tonight, which was good for me. I mean, it was good to be able to just get some thoughts out, and I'm pretty sure people might watch the replay. So, for anybody watching the replay, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all listening all the way through to the end to get your shout out. We love y'all. Appreciate it. Jay, final words, man.
Yeah, y'all watching that replay. Make sure y'all smash that like button, hit that subscribe and that share button. Also,
Facts.
I want to encourage you. I see MD had he said something in the comment section that he was thinking about starting his YouTube channel. And I encourage you guys that want to start the YouTube thing, do it. To me, that's how it started with me. It was a thought. And in the beginning, I didn't really want to do YouTube because I'm a private person. I ain't want to share my life.
Me too.
It's like I ain't want to be in front of the camera talking and shit. I just wanted to show my experience, but my channel wasn't about me. In the beginning, I didn't want to show me, but I did it. I mean, and it's been a great experience. I met a lot of you guys in person in real life, like Dr. Mike. I mean, I met him in real life, and it's been a great experience. If it's something that you're thinking about doing, do it. I encourage you to do it, and if you do it, make sure you don't make your channel all about drama because that it's not gonna blow up that way. Kind of be original with your content. Do what you do. Don't try to do what nobody else do. Do you. Do your thing.
For sure.
Like when you start out, you might have for a whole. My content didn't really take off till I got to the Philippines. Like I started my channel maybe a month or two before I left. I got to the Philippines with maybe I think 10, 15 subs, and then in a little no time it started blowing up. So it's a great experience, you guys that want to do YouTube. Do it. You won't regret it.
For sure, but do it for the passion, man. Do it because you want to. Don't do it for the money, my dude. Please don't. Please don't do it for the money.
Hey,
some people
and learn.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I pray. I look at big people like Tommy and them. Tommy, I don't want to get that big. I don't want to. Man, if I get 20, 30,000, I'm good with that shit. Cause I see people that get real big. They have problems. That motherfucker got some trolls. He got some motherfucking crazy ass trolls. His trolls come from the Twilight Zone. He trolled their ass. He trolled the trolls. That's too much work. I'm like, I like the way it's going for me now. It's all good. I kind of got a crowd, a people that base crowd of people that support the channel and everything. So
for sure,
I don't have to deal. I got trolls, but I don't have to deal with the trolls that the big people deal with. And then when you get to the point you blowing up, you making money. Like right now, I speak freely because I ain't bought and paid for. I can say what the fuck I want to say. I ain't worried about offending nobody because ain't nobody sending me that kind of money like that. But when you blow up and you start making money, then you start changing. You be like, oh, I can't say this because I might offend this person. Oh, he sent me $100 all the time. I can't. If I say this, it's gonna piss them off. So I gotta
be careful.
I like the freedom, Dr. Mike. I like the freedom. I like being a small channel. It ain't about being a big channel.
Yeah,
I like being a small channel because you got the freedom to do what you want to do pretty much. And not only that, I found out something this week too to the people that trying to do YouTube, your content. I think I'm too real for YouTube sometimes. I'm too motherfucking real for YouTube sometimes. Them motherfuckers been on my ass. They pulled my video. They pulled the Alabama nigga video. And they said it was hate speech. It was no hate speech in it. So cause I learned when I got that situation with the pedophile situation, I learned then about the community guidelines, Dr. Mike. That's why when that happened, I didn't get mad because I was wrong. But I know the guidelines now. I know the guidelines and I study the guidelines. So I make sure all my content is within that guideline. I don't try to offend nobody. But sometimes I think I said shit a little too strong sometimes, and they want me to tone it down or whatever. So it's just like I said, it's different with YouTube. You can't really come real sometimes.
You look at O'Shea, yeah, you see O'Shea. He's switching it up a little bit, and a couple of other YouTubers I like. They refrain from using certain words in their videos. or they'll change up the words or abbreviate words. Like people who know the guidelines or people who don't want their video flagged for any reason. And like they said, I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all saw it for any content creator. They were like, now that there aren't people who are manually reviewing videos, it's just the robot. So if the robot pulls your video, that's it. Like you can't really dispute it because they said that due to the whole corona bid and not many people coming into the office because of this XYZ, they're saying that the robot is doing all of the review in the video. So if they pull it, they'll confirm it or whatever it may be. You could dispute it if you want to, but I mean, likely it's probably just gonna stay taken down, or it's gonna stay unable to be monetized and shit like that. So y'all, for anybody looking to do YouTube, man, just have fun with it. Please, just have fun with it. Don't do this for the money. I'm telling you. Granted, you might blow up and be huge one day, but when you start with the passion. Don't start looking to get money, because first you got to build your channel up, get your 1,000 subs, then you got to get your 4,000 watch time hours before you can even qualify for monetization. So, granted, unless you do something crazy off the wall and your first 2 videos blow up, chances are it might take time to grow. That's what I'll say. It's going to take a little bit of time to grow, but it does depend on your content. I mean, nowadays you could put anything on the tube and people will probably watch it. So, just knock yourself out, but have fun with it first. That's what I want people to do. All right, I think we're good to go, family. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Good Doc, and of course his special guest, Jay Black American Expat. We appreciate y'all being here. We just had our final thoughts about content creation. It probably had nothing to do with the stream, but it's just good. It's just good information to know, tidbits that you guys can take with you, at a later time. I'm trying to get myself back into shape, man. That's kind of been my thing since the whole Corona thing hit and life kind of slowed down. I hope you gentlemen are staying safe. I hope everybody's staying well. I'm pretty sure there're gonna be some Corona babies in November, no doubt in my mind. November, December time. I'm expecting a lot of all over the world. I gotta see this shit. But it was funny though. I seen girls buying pregnancy tests. That my friend, he works at a grocery store, and every other girl was buying pregnancy tests. I said this shit cannot be real, but it's definitely factually real. They out there getting it in because they ain't got shit else to do with their life. Understand that when you have nothing else better to do, I promise you're gonna find something to do. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna include you and somebody else. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate the time, appreciate the love, big brother. We appreciate y'all being here. Jay, I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Doc is out. Peace.
All right. Peace out.